Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's practical planning tip by ParkBridge Wealth Management. My name is Jonathan Shenkman, and I'm the president and chief investment officer of the firm. I plan on sharing short videos over the next couple of weeks around year-end planning ideas. Today's tip will cover year-end investment do's and don'ts. So many individual investments have underperformed the overall market this year. Furthermore, even though the S&P 500 is up meaningfully, that return has been driven primarily by just a few large technology stocks. Here are some points to consider regarding this reality. First, do consider rebalancing your portfolio. Given these asymmetric returns across asset classes, this may be a good opportunity for many investors to rebalance their portfolio to ensure their allocation is brought back to its appropriate risk tolerance. Next is don't chase past performance. Now is a good reminder to stay away from the current hot strategy du jour. Every year, there's always some investment or portfolio manager that did phenomenally well. Unfortunately, it's impossible to know beforehand which strategy or manager that will be. This won't stop aggressive salesmen from capitalizing on recent success, touting great returns, and encouraging investors to invest in yesterday's winners. As I always try to emphasize to my clients, the market moves in cycles, and that's why it's important to have a diversified portfolio. One year's lucky winners are oftentimes losers in the following years. The key is to stick with the proper asset allocation and plain vanilla investments that will allow you to achieve your goals. Chasing past performance will not work out in the long term. Another idea is do consider setting up an investment policy statement. One way to stick to a disciplined plan is by developing an investment policy statement or an IPS. An IPS helps define an investor's goals, risk tolerance, and other considerations to ensure that they are on track to achieve their objectives. Most importantly, it will help investors ignore the noise and the slick salespeople trying to sell them something imprudent. Another point that is tangentially related is do assess your cash, where your cash is located. Money market yields are paying around 5% as of this recording. Investors should be wise to make sure that the cash part of their portfolio is generating some income in this environment. If you're not being proactive on this, then you're leaving money on the table. And here's an additional planning tip to consider. Evaluate your current financial situation with your advisors to craft an appropriate investment strategy for the coming year. Factors to consider may include too much cash sitting on sidelines, receiving a large sum of money this past year, or having a large expense on the horizon that will cause you to withdraw funds. Your financial and personal situation may have changed over the past 12 months, and assessing where you are now and what you need to do in the coming year is an important first step to achieving your financial goals. Hope you found that practical planning tip helpful. And keep in mind that you could see all my work by following me on social media at Jonathan on Money, by listening to my weekly podcast, also called Jonathan on Money, or by signing up for my monthly newsletter at parkbridgewealth.com/newsletter. Until next time, stay prudent, practical, and don't forget to plan ahead.